Hi all, it's Teresa in Gemma's house. Well, it's way too hot outside for me to continue to do any more projects in my backyard for a while. So I looked on my to-do list and I figured out a project that I could complete today inside the house. Okay, so I bought this little bamboo footstool at a thrift store for a little less than $10. And I think it's really nice. It's in great shape. So I've just been using this pillow on top of it. And I had made these pillows a couple years ago, and I used bandanas. And I added batting underneath the bandana and put backing fabric on it and then quilted them. It's like free motion quilting. So these were pillows that came with my couch. And I just love these pillow covers. So since I use this as a footstool when I'm sitting on my desk chair, looking out the back window, watching the birds as I have my coffee in the morning, I want to make a pillow for this footstool. And I had a blue bandana left over from that set that I had bought to make the pillow covers for my couch. But I want it to be a round pillow. Okay, so this inside part where the pillow form will sit measures 16.5 inches. So I'll keep that in mind when I make the pillow form. And this is what I'm going to use to make the pillow form. This is a queen size memory foam mattress topper, and it got damaged during one of my moves, but I wrote up the remaining parts of it and I knew it would come in handy someday. Okay, so it's very hot today and I'm working in my garage here, so it's not cool in here either. So I want to try to get this done quickly. So as I was doing my laundry earlier, I realized that these laundry baskets would be almost the perfect size that I need for the pillow forms. They're 17.5 inches. So I'm trying different ways to cut this. I thought I had cut this once before with regular scissors, and these are not my sewing scissors, but this is not working. So I got 2 different kitchen knives to try, and I'm using the serrated steak knife first, and this is going pretty well. So I just have to remember to cut about 1/2 inch inside of this line so that it's closer to the size I need for the pillow form. And this memory foam is really squishy and soft, and it's 3 inches, so this is taking some practice. And I can tell right away this is not going to be a perfect circle. But you know what? My perfect ambitions went out the window because it's so hot today and it's hot in this garage like I mentioned. So I'm going to deal with less than perfect on these pillow forms. And I'm going to be using pretty heavy fabric for the sides and bottom of this pillow cover. So I think when I stuff these memory foam pieces into the pillow cover, they will conform to the shape of the pillow cover. And I'm just trying to clean up the shape of these a little bit more with the regular scissors. And so these memory foam pieces ended up being about 16 to 16.5 inches on all the dimensions, and that will work fine. So now it's time to choose some fabrics. And I want to make this kind of boho looking. I like the idea of using old jeans fabric. And the height that I need is about 5.5 to 6 inches. And I need a circumference of about 53 inches. So I'm just measuring these to see if I have enough jeans fabric. So the jeans I will piece together for the sides and the bottom. Okay, so now I'm just cutting these jeans apart so I have some nice big pieces to work with. And again, here comes the laundry basket to use as a pattern. And I just positioned it in a way that I knew I was going to be cutting about 1/2 of an inch in from the line, making the two pieces 16.5 inches for the bottom of the pillow cover. And I will be putting a zipper in the middle of this bottom piece of the pillow cover. So I'm just positioning these in a way that it will leave a gap of about 1.5 inches of fabric for me to sew the zipper in and have a piece of fabric as a flap to cover the zipper. And with this other pair of jeans, I'm cutting strips of 6 inches wide to use as the side panel for the pillow cover. And since I still didn't have the length that I needed to go around the circumference of the pillow cover, I used this other pair of jeans and cut another 6-inch panel out of that. So now I'm just using the circle for the bottom of the pillow cover to use as a pattern to cut out a circle on the bandana for the top of the pillow cover. And since I'll be free motion quilting the top part, I'm using this unbleached muslin as the backing and then adding pieces of cotton batting for the middle. And I will just zigzag these remnant pieces of batting together on my machine. So I'm pinning the bandana on top of the cotton batting, and the unbleached muslin as the backing is on the bottom. Okay, so I free motion quilted on the top of the pillow cover. If you would like to see videos of free motion quilting, I'll link those at the end of this video in case you'd like to watch those too. So I'll just cut this out. And then I have these remnant pieces of piping. I always keep my remnants, and I'm just going to piece these together and put the piping on. And I also have a video that I made about sewing a pillow cover with piping. Check the description below this video and I'll put the links there. Okay, so I'm going to sew this on to make the pillow cover top. Okay, so I sewed the piping on. Now I will sew the sides on to this. Okay, so I'll stitch these lengths together first. And let's see, I think I'll do like this and then this one at the end. Okay, so I'm ready to pin the pillow cover side onto the pillow cover top. Okay, so I have to follow this line because that's the sewing line of where I sewed the piping on to the pillow cover top. So I have to sew it on this side so I can follow exactly along this sewing line. Okay, that worked out really well. And I like the orange piping contrasting with the blue. I think that's a nice combination. I use that combination of colors a lot. Okay, so now it's time to insert the zipper into these pieces for the bottom. And I had cut this so that I have about 1.5 inches of overlap. And if you want, you can see my video I made of how to sew a zipper into a pillow cover that you're making. Okay, so now that I have the bottom finished, I have to do the same thing as I did for the top. Just pin this bottom onto the sides and sew it. Okay, so after I sewed everything together, I serged the raw edges on my serger. And you can do a similar thing using a tight zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. I like it much better like this. It looks way more finished, and of course it's not going to unravel as much. So let's see if it fits now. Oh, it's cute. Okay, let's try it out. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's perfect. So I hope this video gave you some ideas of things that you can create for your own home. And if you like this video, can I ask you to please give it a thumbs up? That really helps my channel. And can I also ask you to check out my main Gemma's House channel page. If you click on the videos tab, you can scroll through the videos, and I do so many different projects. You might find another video that you're interested in watching as well. So thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate the viewer support. Bye-bye.